Okay, taking you on a little black widow spider hunt. We've been finding them here and there on our little piece of land here in central Texas in the hill country. And we've got a couple black widows we know exist. They don't come out in the daytime, so I got to come out at night. And we're still a little early. Still see a little ambient light up there. But I know, turn the light on. I know I got one out here in the vase. There's these big vases, that second one down there. I know I got one spinning a web in that right now. Well, I don't know about now, but she's been spinning her web. I tried to get her the other day and she got away from me. That little bulge in the bottom of this vase, that you see right, see if I can get my finger to that thing right there. There's a hole in the bottom and a hole in the top. That whole vase is a perfect place for her to hide during the day, which they do. They literally don't come out in the daytime. So let me see if I can wrestle my phone here in my hand. Let's see. Webs around the base. Black widow spiders, what gives them away is their web. They're very disorganized and sticky, almost like cellophane. You know, it's similar to an orb weaver. I'm not a spider expert. I've just gotten to know these guys a little bit. Let's see if she's spinning here. Oh, there she is. There she is. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. You see that movement? I can try to put my flashlight down and zero in for you. You can see, okay, she's busy. She's busy down there working. Ooh, where's my camera? There she is. So this is a, you can see the web. There's no pattern to it, no organization. It's just sticky and messy. At some point, she'll work her web all the way to the top of this vase. You can see that hole in the bottom. That's where she goes to hide. That's her home. That's in that bottom part of this vase. I can't get her when she's in that. The only way I'm going to be able to get her is when she's doing this at night. So she's working her web. Trying to see if she'll come out. She's right underneath. Now I've learned too that they're sensitive to vibration. So I got to be careful. There she is. Her hourglass has not quite formed on her belly yet. So this is a young black widow. She's a young black widow. Now these guys are very shy. They don't come out in the daytime at all. You won't see her come out until nighttime. And she'll get real busy when the wee hours of the night. So these little bugs flying around. That's when I'll have a chance. She's got to be able to spin her web closer to the top of this for me to get down in there and capture her. We like to capture them and release. But at this point, I'm going to have a chance. She's sitting still now, I think. She may sense that I'm here. But anyway, I got a black widow here. I'm going to go pull this back. I got a black widow in this vase. In the vase. I also have a black widow. We've spotted more web similar to her down here. I got two more spots that I've got to check. Like I said, when these guys, and they're very shy. I'm not a spider expert. I've caught quite a few on this property. What I found is when they're cornered and they feel like it's imminent danger, they play dead. They don't attack. Never experienced a situation where one of these tries to attack me. Now, my wife said she saw a web here on this, and you can tell their web pretty quick. It's, like I said, it's disorganized, and it is also, there's bugs flying in my ear. They're also sticky. Like cellophane, like you're touching cellophane. Oh, okay, right there I see a web. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. Back away, right by that flower. don't see a black widow. My guess is she's living in that bark. Black widows are very reclusive. They find these spots. That are hard to get to. Like I said, the only way you can get them is when they come out and they start working their webs at night. I think we're a little early for her. And the other one's over here underneath this ash juniper, which are very common in the Texas hill country. I saw this web yesterday. I actually saw it going up these branches. At the base of that, there's a little bit of it right there. I don't know if you guys can see that web right there. You can follow it down to the base. You can see a lot of it there. I don't see her. Oh my, it comes up by me here. She could be anywhere. See, there's some organization to that web. So that doesn't look like this web right there. Doesn't look like black widow, but this one down here looks definitely like a black widow. It's a mess. It's another real sticky. I don't want to touch it because I know I'll scare. This is perfect hiding place for them because all this shaggy bark, they can get in there and hide. This one will probably be out a little bit later tonight. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Just a little bit of black widow adventure here that I'm dealing with. We like to catch them and we like to release them. I don't like to hurt them unless it's imminent. We do have our own pets and we have to watch out for their well-being as well. We have grandkids that sometimes visit. And you just never know. I suspect that most people don't even know that they have black widows on their property. Because like I said, you won't see these things until the wee hours of the night. Surprisingly, we saw one down there. She's going to be a challenge to get. And when you do get them, or you do get close to capturing them, they literally play dead. They don't attack you. They don't want nothing to do with you. They're very shy and reclusive. I'm not saying I'm an advocate for black widows. I've just, that's what I've come to learn just so far in this adventure here. We've caught probably 10 or 12 black widows this year, and scores of them prior years. You just get to know their web, and you know that there's one around. When you see those disorganized webs that are staticky and cellophane feeling, you know you probably have a black widow. Anyway, if I get a shot at this one in the front, I will include you guys along for the ride, and we'll go from there. Until next time.